Well, it is always a fun time when our friends from Nashville make it to Lexington, Kentucky. It's One Night in Nashville happening in Lexington with the heroes behind the hits. Lee Thomas Miller and JT Harding are with us. Hey guys, how are you today?
Hey.
I am fantastic. Can't wait to get back to Kentucky.
Well, we love having y'all in Kentucky. Lee Thomas Miller, you're ready to come home, I bet, for a bit.
Well, heroes is your word, not ours.
Yeah. Well, you're considered that to many, buddy. All the incredible hits you've put together. Your all's music, do you think of it in that way ever? Like the music you put together gets people through so much in life. It's like a therapy for us.
Well, songwriting is definitely cheaper than therapy for Lee Miller and I. So yeah, of course, when, as you know, I wrote a song called Smile with Uncle Kracker, and I see people singing it at weddings and at hospitals, and it's been used on TV and stuff. Yeah, it's a really great feeling. It makes your heart, skip a beat every time.
And Lee Thomas, I bet it has to feel good for you when you come home and everybody's singing along with your many hits.
Well, that's the cool thing about what we do. We sit in these little rooms in Nashville and we make this stuff up, and then they record it, and then hopefully it works and it goes out, and the radio is so powerful. We have this amazing opportunity to go out and do these songwriter shows where we tell the story behind the song, and the artists hear the stories all the time, so we don't get as many opportunities. But it's times like this that we'll go out, we'll play it, and then they're intimate shows. We meet the people, and then they'll come up and they'll tell us the stories, and they're usually very emotional, stories that you would never imagine. There's a story a couple of weeks ago where after the show, my wife happened to be there, and he came and told my wife, because he said, I could never get through this if I told your husband. And he'd gone through this terrible thing. It was terrible depression, and he was getting ready to do a terrible thing. And You're Going to Miss This came on the radio, and he stopped and cried for an hour and realized that, his daughter was young, and it changed the direction of his daughter's life, and he didn't do what he was going to do to himself. And that stuff is overwhelming. The fact that we wrote this stuff in a little room in Nashville, and it goes all over the world, and it touches people like that. So yes, it's very humbling.
It's so.
I cried the first time I heard his song, You're Gonna Miss This, because I was so mad I didn't write it. So that happens too. If you see me crying on the
show too, there's a lot of just jealousy amongst friends that you will see, and we don't cover it very well.
Yeah. And you might not know our names, you might not know our faces, but I guarantee you're going to know every single song Lee Thomas Miller sings. And I wrote a great song called Beers and Sunshine last year with the great Darius Rucker. We're going to change it to Whiskey and Sunshine for this fun event in Kentucky. Yeah.
Well, and what's cool about these songwriter sessions that you guys do, I was lucky enough to sit in on one in the fall. You get to hear stories like Lee Thomas just shared with us. Like you get to hear the power of the song and what sparked the reason behind putting the song together, and who you wrote it with and ended up singing. It's just such a cool event to be a part of. One Night in Nashville happening April 14th at Malone's Prime Events. Gentlemen, thanks to RPAC for hosting this. We get to hang out again.
It's going to be great.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Put your dancing shoes and your party hats on, people. This is not a sleepy little acoustic little show. This is Lee Thomas Miller and I. We're going to raise the roof. We're going to be up all night in Kentucky. It's going to be great.
That's right. Well,
you all need to take a nap. You're not ready for JT Harding. I'm telling you right now. You've not seen anything like this before.
So very true. Well, we will see you guys on the 14th.
Thank you, Dee.
Thanks so much. See you there.
Bye, guys.